Hello everybody, this your boy Qbaby to my, Let's Be Honest podcast. I'm here with a special guest.
Yes, it's your boy Lil Kid out of Hot Springs, Arkansas, a rap artist, on the show, to talk about the topic my brother has for today.
Already, man, I appreciate you for sliding out, joining me tonight, to bless the podcast or whatever.
No problem.
So today's topic is going to be about why don't men want independent women and don't care the fact that they have, their own money or they got their own education, just the things that they believe that should be valued to a man, like the fact that they have these things.
Well, one thing I put on my little notepad, I said, strong mindset should be one of the first things a man like about a woman. So I'm like, if she got education, that's a plus.
True.
To me,
But why should it be the main thing though? Because like to a lot of women, they always talk about like, I got 2 degrees and like you're supposed to care about those things, even though like, yes, that's a good plus, like you said.
Yeah.
But it's not like the thing that builds that attraction to a woman, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I was letting him go a little bit deeper with it.
And another way is just because she got the education, most men want to make sure she look good. She might have the education, but what may turn me off is her face.
True. Harsh truth though. That's true.
Saying.
It's facts. It's facts.
And they can be independent, but you have some women, I think it's 2 different types of independent. You have women that's independent that like to show off, do this for this person, do that, do all that, just to like make themselves look good in front of certain people. Like
make themselves think that they're better than people.
Yeah, because they got that position,
They think they should get the same gratification if they was a dude or something. Like,
right.
Like in a sense, okay. And what's the other one?
Now the other thing is you got women that's independent, but you really can't tell if they independent or not because they don't want to open that side of them up to a dude. Let's say you a player type dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You liking it, you digging it, but she ain't spend no coins on you or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you further down the road, it might be a little different where she opened up her independent side.
Yeah, she want to gratify, like start doing her part, like that she feel like she wants to do. Like she don't want to see you paying all the bills by yourself. She want to actually help. Want to be an assistant. In the journey. I can understand. Like for me, I believe there is 2 types of independent. But for me, it's not the second version of that is not independence in my case because I have independent and I have interdependent. You know what I'm saying? It's when that you can coexist within a relationship being independent still, but still being able to play your role within that because it's kind of like if you got 5 superstars on a basketball team,
right?
Even though I'm talking about the greatest of their position, if they can't come together, it doesn't make, like you can put the best players on a team, but if they can't work together, they can't win a championship. You know what I'm saying? It's just like whenever you seen how my Lakers even did it, They had a whole roster with Russell Westbrook, with Carmelo Anthony, and freaking LeBron James.
Yeah.
3 good shooters, 3 good scorers.
They're different in their own way.
Yeah,
on the court.
It's no different than how you seen Kevin Durant and
Steph
Curry and freaking Klay Thompson, the Splash Brothers. They was able to come together as a unit and win championships.
Right.
And that's how it is in a relationship too. The thing is that the woman wants to be the superstar nowadays instead of want to be a partner of it. Of being able to win the championship itself. It's like it's all about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So my second one about independent, it was a little different for you. So that's why you had to respond on it that way.
Yeah, because see, to me, it's like it's the same thing as independence. It's just interdependence, being able to be independent within a relationship. And that's where a lot of relationships are destroyed, because a lot of women that are, say they're independent, but they can't correlate their independence inside of a relationship when it comes to like understanding that, okay, I understand that you're an independent woman, I understand you have your own ambitions and things, that's fine and that's dandy. But at the same time, you have to understand that a man is independent too.
Right.
Like, cause that's the reason why I tell a lot of women whenever we sit down and talk, like, I tell them like this: if you're gonna mess with a guy, it shouldn't be him moving in with you. It should be you moving in with him.
Because you, as the man, you want to be way more independent than your woman.
It's not necessarily being more independent. It's just being the stable one. Because a man that is stable is someone that you can rely on. You know what I'm saying? So if you move into a house with a guy that's already stable, that can pay his own bills, that can take care of the household and all that, and he was already doing the cooking and cleaning himself, the thing is that when you come into his household, the cooking and cleaning that you're doing now inside of his household is just taking a little bit of a burden off him, where he take over on the finances. A lot of women get with a lot of guys and they want to go 50-50, and relationships don't work 50-50.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you have the minority of relationships that do work with that, but 9 times out of 10 in those relationships, the woman's the boss in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And it's okay if some women want to be the boss in that relationship. That's cool. But if you want to mess with a real man or a guy of status, he's not going with that. Even though you have like the three towers, I call it, which is you have high class, middle class, and low class. Yeah. And in all 3 of those classes, you have simps in them all. Whether you're in the low class, middle class, or the high class, you have simps in them all that will cater to your thought process. And the thing is that women see the simps that will go along with the delusion and go along with the delusion.
What's your definition of simps?
Okay, a simp is a person that do a lot for a person that he doesn't get nothing in return. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you like this girl and you're being nice to her, you're being sweet to her, you're trying to be romantic, you're trying to get to know her, you're trying to like spend some time, you're trying to put in all this work to be able to try to get the girl. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all the right things. It's kind of like the nice guy finished last type thing. You know what I'm saying? And the bad guy ended up getting the girl. So it's like you're doing all the right things to try to woo the girl, to try to get her, let her know you're a good dude, that you're going to do your part, take care of you, whatever. But the only thing she's doing is just sapping all your attention that you're giving her and sleeping with this dude or messing with this dude, or she's not really into you, she's just using you for your attention. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
And you know what I'm saying? And simps will go beyond by using what they have, their resources, and blow them on a girl that has no real interest in them.
And no real feeling.
Yeah, like, because think about it. If a girl actually cared about any dude that she was with, you think that she's going to go out there in the world wearing booty shorts, wearing the long t-shirt with the shorts underneath and shit like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what happened when we went to our homeboy running house and his old lady was in booty shorts?
He snapped on him.
Hell yeah, because number one, he understands one thing. Like, my bros are coming over to the house. You ain't gonna wear no damn booty shorts having half of your ass out here.
Right.
Because the thing is that a woman represents a man, you know what I'm saying? And a woman that can't represent the man that she's with, then she's not that man's woman. And if you have a man that don't care that you dress like this, or you don't care that you represent him and you don't represent him in the proper way, so that when he go out in the world, he's not looking like a goofy. He's telling me, yeah, man, I see your girl with some booty shorts, but her ass fat, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hey, boy, I'm telling you right now, boy, you better be butting them buns, because if I were you, I would. Mm-hmm. And that's just opening up doors, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you have to understand, like, men and women are different. Like, it's just like, if you know how girls talk about the gray sweatpants?
Yeah.
A lot of women will tell a dude, like, why you got some, like, okay, but I'm going to use a better term than that one, than the gray sweatpants. Imagine if every woman's boyfriend or their husband came out of the room, of their bedroom, while her girlfriends and all of them that are single and got no man, and he come out there in some motherfucking boxers, walking around the house, going to the refrigerator, sitting on the couch, being around all them, and then he see his dick print. What you think gonna happen? She gonna flip the fuck out.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the same thing when girls wear booty shorts and dress the way they do. Like, the the thing about
it's a respect thing.
True. But the
if
thing
you got your woman, you didn't let her know in advance, hey, you need to change your clothes before my bros get over here. Shit, you need to do it. If you don't do it, that's disrespecting me.
True. But the thing is though, where things I think get a little confusing is that a lot of men can't tell the truth to their woman. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine if a dude tell this girl like, I don't like what you dressed in, babe, whatever, even if he said it in the right way just to make it sound good instead of just being direct. He just said it in just such a ass kissing way. He said, I call it ass kissing because you gotta say it a certain type of way in order for it to correlate beautiful to her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very direct. Like I don't stand with bullcrap. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? You represent me just like I represent you. You know what I'm saying? And what I accomplish and what I do. We have different things that makes us complement one another. And that's the reason why I said, like, dudes are scared to say it because of the repercussions of saying it, which is the girl won't give him no sex, the girl will kick him out the house, the girl will put him on the couch, girl will break up with him and probably put him on child support or take half his shit.
That's all bad.
Like we can go down a list of all the shit that can go wrong if a man say anything to a girl. That's the reason why the real men that are left are letting girls know up front, like, hey, I don't rock like that. Oh, you gonna dress like that? Okay, go ahead. Or you wanna go have hot girl summer with your girls? You wanna go to Jamaica with your girls and y'all have a girls' night? Go ahead. By the time you get back, if I live with you, I'm gonna be gone. If you live with me, your bag's gonna be on the porch when you pull back up. And that's what it is. So, in your honest opinion, what do you think could be different in that situation?
Different about what?
Like far as, you know what I'm saying, the way that an independent woman that wants a man. This is not for the women that say, I don't need no man and all that bullcrap. I'm talking like the genuine women that has became what they became, you know what I'm saying, because they had no choice. Like, because I believe that a lot of women that are in situations that, for the women, like the minority of women that actually have no choice but to work because their father is absent, he don't want to be a part of their child life, or he don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying, work things out. Like the women that are actually trying to get the marriage and trying to stay married and trying to make things work, you know what I'm saying, for their family collective. What would you give them some advice as being an independent woman that has to be independent like that?
I would say that they need to continue to do what they're doing because they showing, hey, I'm still gonna make it work for myself, whether they got a man or not.
True.
You know. So, and if you know, the motherfucker, your mind is everything, you know. And I feel like if her mind is where it needs to be, like, somebody gonna notice it, you know, probably not right then and there, but somebody gonna see that scar or that kind of mini struggle where she can open up to the guy, you know, that want her for her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you think that she has to do any kind of work to like be able to be in a position to find that guy, or for him to see her?
No, that's a good question. I ain't think about that.
I'm just saying, like, cause the reason why I say that is because a lot of women, cause I have asked a few, I was like, do you think you have to compete or work for the guy that you say you want? And a lot of girls tell me, compete? Work for a guy? No. Like, he's supposed to be competing and working for me. The guy that want me is coming for me. Like, I don't have to change. He gonna have to accept me for me, you know that?
Like, you can accept somebody for them, but when you're in a relationship, I don't care what relationship you're in, things gonna get changed in the relationship. So she can say that talk, and once their relationship continue, it's gonna be they gonna have some talks where something needs to change about that person, and if it don't change, then somebody's probably gonna leave it alone.
Yeah.
You know.
But so in that case, the way you just said it, they're gonna leave it alone. So how would you, like, if we had, say, 50 independent women that want a husband, want someone they can share their life with, can take this journey with, you know what I'm saying, with all they have accomplished. You know what I'm saying? And how do they get themselves in the position that you think possible? That they can get in a position to be able to talk to the kind of guy that they want? Do you think they have to do any kind of like self-reflection on like what they need to improve in themselves, as far as being able to be in the same atmosphere as the guy that they say they want, or to have, and even that in reverse as well for guys too?
Okay. That was a good question.
He said that's a good question.
Bro, for real.
But hey, we gotta get deep out here.
Right, so you gotta build time, you know. You gotta, you know, you meet a woman today, you know, that's independent and feeling the same way, you know, you feel that like, hey, she got what I like, you know. Y'all conversation at that time might be a good conversation, you know. Like you used to say all the time, communication rule the nation.
Yeah, conversation rule the nation,
yeah, but I'm saying like, you still gonna have to get to know more about her, just not by what y'all talking about, and it's not gonna be overnight. So if it was me, I'm take time to, if it's somebody that's independent and looking for a genuine dude like me, I'm gonna take time to try to get to know this girl, because I'm gonna be like, okay, she kind of, you know, messed with my mind a little bit, you know, got me thinking here.
Okay.
You know, so I'm gonna keep my focus on that one, but you know, on that one, because I really like what I'm hearing, and I like her mind frame, and I like how we communicate. You know, because you can meet two different girls, but you probably gonna talk less to one of them than the other. Do you know why?
It's mainly because one intrigues you more than the other.
Okay, and by what?
By getting to know, of course.
Okay.
Okay, but in that same sense though, if you have two beautiful women in front of you, how do you know which one that you're gonna actually gravitate more to? Definitely if you're just going off just look, not even the conversation in itself.
Well,
because it also depends, because see, men choose more on the way a woman looks than what she is and inside, and women look for more of the inside than the outside.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would say. Do you just think that women should, you know what I'm saying, take care of themselves, like far as, you know what I'm saying, getting themselves in shape? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying get skinny, because a lot of women and a lot of dudes too, beta males, kill me with that shit. Talking about, oh, you think I want to be some skinny dude? I'm like, no, it's not about being skinny. I'm just saying, in decent shape, where if I ask you to do a pull-up on a freaking tree, you can do it. Like, that's just some decent work. Like, I mean, I want you to be able to take care of yourself and be able to go up 6 flights of stairs without dying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be like, man, I'm gonna lay down right up here real quick, and then I'll go up the next 6 in a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I don't know. It's just like, I want a lot of independent, you know what I'm saying, women to get what they want, which is to have someone they can spend their life with. I genuinely do. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of hard when they're stuck in their ways, that they feel like a man should have to work for them, but they don't have to work for the man that they want. Not the man that wants them, but the man that they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's the difference?
You know what I'm saying? Because if you have a dude pursuing you and you have a guy that's not pursuing you, the girl is going after the dude that is not pursuing her instead of the guy that is pursuing her. You know what I'm saying?
There'll be different situations like that.
Because to be honest, a lot of women that are up in those upper tiers, they are like, oh, I'm not messing with a guy that don't make at least $100,000, or that don't at least, like for some girls, they'll be like, okay, I can probably deal with probably like $80,000 a year.
But they're not even making it themselves.
Even if they're making it or they're not making it themselves, they say that. By a landslide. And a lot of people tell me, I don't like to generalize, but that's a general estimate when you ask girls that basic question. And 9 times out of 10, the person that says that, oh, I don't generalize, it really does, because when we ask you the same exact question that we have heard from other women, you say the same thing. Because the one thing that I ask a girl I even asked my mother this shit too. This shit is funny as hell to me. Women will try their best to make any excuse to deviate from the actual true answer. And this is what question I asked. I asked them a basic question. I said, you got two guys that are just like they're your dream guy in every aspect of the word. I mean, from head to toe. I mean, brain, soul, everything. Everything that you ever wanted to do, both of these guys are them. Everything's even, 100%. The only thing that's different about them is their bank accounts. One have 50,000, the other one got 100,000. Which one do you want? They'd be like, I'll take the $50,000 guy. I was like, why would you take the $50,000? Because the $100,000 guy is gonna be a jerk. He's gonna be an asshole. He's gonna be this. He's gonna be that. I'm like, I said everything's equal. Like they're both the same. Only thing that's different is their bank account. And I have to say this like at least 10 times before they be like, okay, well then since everything's equal, ain't nothing different, like they're both the same in every way, in their personality, their connection, their emotionals, and all that, then I'll take the guy with the $100,000. I was like, I know, that's what majority of women do. Because just like how hard you just fought not saying the 100,000, over 50 other women said the same fucking shit. So that is a consensus of that majority of women think the fucking same when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, it's a small percentage that don't think like that.
Yeah, it's only a small percentage that don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? I know a girl that had answered the question so perfect that I couldn't even, I was like, damn, you good. I was like, you real good. Because I asked her the same question, and guess what she said?
What did you say?
She said, whichever one talks to me first. I was like, what? She's like, the $50,000 dude, since they both are my dream kind of guy, whichever one of them come to me first. Whether it's the 50,000 or the 100,000. I was like, that's a fucking good ass answer. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, that's genius. You know what I'm saying? Because whichever one of them come talk to me first, you know what I'm saying? They're both gonna treat me the same, so it wouldn't have made a difference which one I chose. I was like, boy, wifey. I was like, definitely. Oh yeah, you gotta marry a girl that thinks like that. She was like, whichever one talks to me. I was like, man, that's genius. Genius. I'm like, that is so genius of an answer. I was like, good Lord, girl. I said, are you married? She was like, yeah, I've been married for over 35 years. I was like, I see why. Right there. I see why, right there.
Damn, that's some phone time.
Oh, yeah. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, all I can say is that a lot of women are going to get humble. Just like we know every man is not going to be a multi-millionaire or a billionaire or a trillionaire. Yeah. Women got to realize all of them are not going to be able to get a millionaire, billionaire, or a trillionaire. Or even a guy that makes 100,000.
Yeah.
50,000. You know what I'm saying? Some girls will be lucky if they get a fucking guy that makes 30,000 or 20,000.
Yeah, that's true. Because
the thing is that a lot of women want us to pretty much accept a Lizzo. I'm sorry to say it. A lot of women, these are the ones that really be coming at a nigga neck. They be looking like a Lizzo and swearing down, I'm a 10. I was like, ooh. I like Kevin Samuels didn't tell you the truth, did he? Homie, your ass real quick. Like, come on. I seen a girl that looked like Lizzo. Swear to God, look like Lizzo. And this the nigga that wanted to take her on a date. I was like, she roasted this nigga. She's like, do you not see this right here? You don't see all of it? I was like, bro, no, don't do him like that now. She was like, I make way too much money. You can't afford all this juiciness. I was like, girl, stop, please. You ain't gotta do the man like that, bro. Like, you could have just simply said, no, I'm good. But now you had to go the extra mile to try to, destroy this man. This man was bold enough to come and ask you out on a date genuinely. Like, he wanted to get to know you. And the dude was a nice dude. You can tell he was a square. You know what I'm saying? He's the nice guy that I always talk about. When I say nice guy, finish last, that's the reason why right there. He got literally degraded by a girl just that quick. But yeah, we're going to take a break.